Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Greeting of peace to all my family and friends. I just wanted to give you a quick update on the progress so far, insha'Allah. We've collected quite a lot of items, which is insha'Allah will go towards the patients in Ismaila's hospital, as well as I'll be taking some and giving it to a single mum with her son in a hospital in Ismailia as well, in a very critical situation at the moment, and she's in dire need. So I'm going to be doing some support of these items going to her. But I'm just going to give you a quick guess. How much do you think all these items here costed, roughly, in British sterling pounds? If you didn't guess correctly, it's about £100. Roughly £100, or slightly less than £100 sterling pounds, buys all these items here that you can see here. Now, how can we get so much for very little? First and foremost, it's because of the barakah of Allah, the blessing of Allah. When you have a sincere intention to support for the noble cause, like standing with our brothers and sisters in Palestine, Allah gives the barakah. It allows you to get more. Secondly, once the traders were made aware that I am actually supporting Palestine, supporting our brothers and sisters in need, they started giving me discounts. The word started to spread between the traders. And when I go to a table, like a toys table, he immediately offers me a discount on the toys. He starts giving me the very best of goods that he has on offer, because it's like a sadaqah for him. He says, all I want is I'm going to just cover my operational costs. I'm not interested in making a profit. So you can knock off 20%, 30% of the cost straight away. Here you go, brother. Take whatever you want. And some have even offered me to take their goods for free. That's how sincere some of the people here in Egypt, mashallah, barakallah fihum. And then there are certain individuals like Sister Iman that traveled from very far distance to deliver some clothing items. And then I discovered that some of these clothing items were not used items, they were brand new items as well that she probably purchased before she dropped them off to me. So there's a lot of people out there that are very generous, that are very sincere to the cause, and they've contributed goods as well, alhamdulillah, for free. So there is goodness in this ummah, alhamdulillah for that. But we need your support, because there are well over hundreds of people out there. Some of them have actually arrived in Egypt and they're in dire need. Some don't even have shoes. I purchased some shoes the other day. I got some shoes, different sizes here. Okay, some don't even have shoes. Some they don't have more than one pair of change of clothes. They just arrived. Once they arrived across the border, that's all they have. So they don't have a lot of clothes. They don't have a lot of change of clothes for their children, for themselves, and so on. So they're in dire need. So they need our support. And that's why I want you to just, tighten the belt a little bit. I know it's difficult out there, and I know, there's hyperinflation everywhere, and there's economic crisis, and there's a lot of issues out there. But just tighten the belt. Just imagine as if you're paying that little extra 5-10% extra tax. Just contribute it for the cause of Allah. Just give it in the sadaqah of Allah. Allah will create an opening for you, insha'Allah. Allah will make a way for you. So just give it for the purpose. And I'm not asking you for money here. You might have unused items. You might have extra groceries. You might have boxes of chocolates, and you just want to give it for the as a sadaqah to people that need it. You might have toys. You might have a cuddly toy, for example. I mean, some of these items are new. But yeah, some other items might be used items. You might have a cuddly toy. Just give it a wash, and just donate it to the cause. Donate it to the children in the hospital. You don't necessarily have to give it to me directly. You can go and visit the families that have arrived in Egypt. Injured families, injured individuals are in hospitals. Go and visit them yourself. Speak to them. Hear their story, and give them a little something. Give them a little gift. Give them a little cuddly toy, or give them, these cartons of milk, different flavors of milk, for example. They're not expensive at all. So yeah, if you are a foreigner and you're in Egypt currently, I'm going to hold this mic just in case it interferes. Yeah, so if you're in Egypt, you could do something here, especially if you come from abroad. That's British pounds or dollars or euros that you have can go the distance. Especially because the exchange now is the Egyptian pound is just like a rock bottom. It's just fell through the floor, and every single day you could get a better rate. But if you go out there into the shop and you start buying items, although things are expensive in Egypt, they're very expensive in Egypt, but your money will go far, especially if you explain the cause to the traders. If you go to the supermarket, and I'm not telling you every single supermarket will do this for you, but most of the supermarkets, they've either said, look, brother, we wish we can drop the price here. We wish we can help you, but we can't. We're running a business and we have to look after our interests first. But then you'll get some individuals that might say, look, we really want to help out in some way. We can't do what you're doing. We can't go out there and visit families. But you know what? We got this stock of items. We've got these boxes of chocolates. We could drop these down by 10, 20%. We could give you a discount. You're going to buy bulk. We'll give it to you at a wholesale price. We don't want to make any profit out of this, but you just buy the whole box of like, 100 packs of chocolates or whatever, or boxes of dates at our wholesale price. And this is our wholesale price. This is how much we buy it in for. You just pay us that amount and you take whatever you want. So you'll get some of these traders that will, be sympathetic towards the cause. They will be very emotional about it, and they will stand with, Palestine in this case, and stand with Allah, because it's Allah what we're doing this all for. We are here in this dunya as servants of Allah. We're here as servants, because service to many leads to greatness. Not greatness in this dunya, greatness in the akhirah, greatness where it really matters. So I'm just asking you, brothers and sisters, those who can support, please do support. This is the time. This is a very urgent time right now. Don't just give your money out to charities. Don't give it to charities, because a lot of these charities, they have, admin costs and other stuff. Go directly. Go find someone that's in need. And if you don't want to just support Palestine, you can support Pakistan, you can support any country, any cause, but just give something, especially in this time of Ramadan. Insha'Allah, it's a very blessed time, and we all have to just dig deep right now and support each other. We have to unite for a common cause of goodness, because evil prevails when good people do nothing. They take no action. That's why it's time for us to stand up, step up to the plate, and start taking action. Start contributing, even by a little bit, even if it's just, if you're just giving charity by just half a date, that's all you need to do. You just give out something. And right now we have a community of like well over 300 members now in the WhatsApp group. If each of us just puts in like a pound a day, Egyptian pound, £1 a day. Just to give you an idea, I mean, the Egyptian pound, one sterling pound is equivalent to about 63, 64, 65 Egyptian pounds. So one sterling pound can produce 65 Egyptian pounds. But if every single Egyptian in Egypt just donates £1 for the cause of Allah, to support our brothers and sisters in need, support the Palestinians, the Syrians, the Sudanese, other Egyptians that are in dire need of help, just £1. There's 100 million Egyptians in Egypt. I'm not gonna say that every single 100 million, every single individual can contribute, but even if it's just 1%, 1% of the Egyptian population can donate £1, Egyptian pound, to their neighbor. I'm not saying you give it to me. Don't give it to me. Just give it to someone that's in need. Just always put it in your mind that someone out there is worse off than you. Someone out there needs what you have more than you need it yourself. If you think in that way and put others first, not put yourself first, not put your interests first, focus on other people's problems, and all your problems will go away. Allah will start sending people to you to help you with your problems. If you start helping other people out with their problems. So always put that in your mind. Service to many leads to greatness. That's our mission in this life. This is why Allah put us on this planet here, planet Earth. He brought us here to serve others. By serving others, we're serving Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this is our focus, right? Okay, so always remember that. Now, alhamdulillah, we've got a lot of items here. I'm going to take some items to Abbasiyah Hospital today, inshallah. Anyone that wants to join me is more than welcome. I'm going to do my best, brothers and sisters. I know a lot of brothers and sisters out there in 6 October, 6 October, Sheikh Zayed, and lots and lots of places. I'm going to do my best. If I finish early and have a bit of time, I'm going to travel to 6 October, see some of the brothers and sisters in 6 October that have arrived from Gaza, and find out more about their needs. I can't do this by myself, by the way. I need your help. I need your support. Anyone that wants to volunteer with me is more than welcome. You're more than welcome to go out with me and visit patients in hospitals. You're more than welcome to go out with me and visit families and hear for yourself firsthand some of these horrific stories and tragedies and their journey, their story. I mean, every single story that I've heard, you can make a movie out of it. You could just make a blockbuster film out of it. It's just so heroic. It's amazing what these people have gone through. I mean, it's just sometimes I have nightmares about it, as if I've experienced it myself. It affects me psychologically as well, and it makes me very emotional. So you need to step down, and instead of just being feeling pity for them and just donating £1, go visit the children that are injured in hospital. Sit with them, try to care for them, try to comfort them, try to make them happy. That smile is a form of charity. Even if you can't give money, just give some of your time. Give sadaqah of your time. Give sadaqah of your knowledge as well. I'm going to cut this short because I can hear the adhan of Zohar prayer now. Just about starting. So I'm going to cut this short. So do forgive me if I did go on a little bit. Yeah, alhamdulillah, we've got quite a lot of items here, and I still have sacks of clothes. I'm gonna just put this here for a moment so I can carry just to show you some of the bags. It's quite heavy. This is a full bag. It's a full bag here. You can see quite a lot of clothing items, and I'm going to show you some of the items as well. I've got some here. I'll show you that. So this is just a female dress as well, so it's quite big for extra large. I've got so many items. I've got hijabs, I've got male clothes, I've got female clothes, I've got kids clothes, babies clothes. I've got all sorts of items. I've got mixed bag this week, alhamdulillah. So I hope I'll have something for everyone. But I do kindly ask you, if you're in the hospital and you hear this message and you understand the message, because I know some people don't know Arabic. So once I do arrive, please just stay calm. Let me unpack, and then you just take 2 or 3 items, inshallah. If there's more left over after we cover everyone in the hospital, you feel free to take whatever you want after. So if there's something that fits you, something suitable for you, you can take it, but don't take it in the first, because last week was a big catastrophe. I had more than enough to give out to about 50 people, and unfortunately the minorities managed to just grab most of the items, and then the majority of people were still waiting to get something, and unfortunately I couldn't give it to everyone. So sometimes you have to care for for each other. I know you're all in need and you're all panicking. I know other charities are not supporting you, and I'm not in a foundation yet. I haven't set up the foundation yet. I'm taking the process. I'm going through the process to set up the foundation in Scotland, inshallah, the Isle of Man, and also in Egypt, inshallah. So I'm going to try to set up in 3 locations, if not in at least 2 locations. I'm going to set up the foundation with a real 100% donation policy, or over 100% donation policy. Okay, so this is our focus now, inshallah. And I know you're not getting that much support. So I know some of you just grab things, but you have to think that there's other people out there that are waiting for also support. And I'm trying to help as many people as possible. And the weight is very heavy, and I'm not complaining. I'm just praying to Allah to make me stronger, make everyone that's out there to do good, to become stronger and be able to lift the heavier load that's placed upon them. Okay, so I'm not here saying to you, oh, I can't handle this, I quit, I'm going to stop doing humanitarian aid, I'm going to stop supporting, I'm not saying that at all. Don't get me wrong, I'm here forever because this is my purpose in life. I'm a servant of Allah, just like you. We are servants of Allah. That means we have to serve others, and I've said this many times, service to many leads to greatness. Just remember that. Okay, so I'm not complaining about the weight. I'm just saying, Allah, give me strength. Send me your helpers. Send me other servants of Allah out there to support us. Let's combine together. Let's work together. Humacom Foundation isn't my foundation. It's our foundation. We're setting this up all together. So anyone that wants to participate, anyone that wants to join as a trustee on the board member or anything, or give us some advice, very welcome. I value all constructive criticism. I value all advice from all opinions, especially from people that have experience in the field. People that have gone there and done it, got the t-shirt, as they say, right? So those who have experience, step up to the plate, offer your knowledge, give sadaqah of your knowledge, help us out, set up this foundation, insha'Allah, so we can help a lot of people out there now and in the future, insha'Allah. And then we'll look into other projects like educational projects, training, personal development, and all sorts of stuff, technology, and that kind of stuff. But we're starting off first and foremost on humanitarian grounds, doing humanitarian aid and supporting our brothers and sisters in Palestine and have now relocated to Egypt, inshallah. So I'm gonna cut off here because I have to pray Zohar prayer, and then I'm gonna go to the Abbasiyah hospital. Those who want to join me, reach out to me. You're more than welcome to come along and support, especially if anyone that's part of Al Khidmat Foundation, Al Ghosh Foundation, all these UK charities, Pakistani charities that are operating in Egypt at the moment. Really, we need your help because you're the heavyweights. You can carry the load and you can support us. There's other charities that are part of the group as well. If you get this message and you understand me, please do step up to the plate. There's a lot of people that need help with their rent, with their student fees, supporting for students here, people that are seeking knowledge, Palestinians that have dropped out of their studies in Palestine, need to complete their studies here and then go pursue a professional career. They need support as well. So all these charities out there are collecting millions from donors. Please put aside a percentage of it to support the cause. Please put aside. Start cutting down unnecessary costs in your admin and give a bigger percentage of donations to the cause. This is all I ask you. I'm not going to quote names of charities that I've operated with in the past, or volunteered with in the past, but I've seen things that I didn't like, I disliked. And this is why I've said, instead of me just donating to a charity, I need to become the foundation. I need to do it the right way and show others to do it the right way. So if you see anything positive that I'm doing or any good ideas, grab it and run with it. This is what I'm just showing you what I'm doing. Okay, if you like it, use it, take it, move on. Copy and paste, because we're trying to build a sadaqah jariyah. If you want to set up your own if you want to set up your own foundation, go ahead. I'll support you as well, because we have a common cause to serve Allah. Doesn't matter what under what banner. You can create your own banner. Doesn't matter. The only reason I called it Humacom Foundation because my company is called Humacom. So so the natural direction was to just say Humacom Foundation and focus on technology. But of course, I've changed it slightly. Now I'm focusing on humanitarian aid for the moment until I progress into the technology field and start doing some training development in that field for people that want to enter into a career in technology, specifically financial technology or advanced technical skills and that kind of stuff. So thank you very much for listening. I know it's a very long message, about 12 minutes, I think. I'm going to try to trim it down a little bit for you so it's easier to digest. And I'm going to upload it onto my YouTube channel. I'm not a very popular YouTuber or anything like that. I'm a very amateur YouTuber, but you could get my message on YouTube. And if someone wants to join the WhatsApp group, you probably don't know what I'm talking about, but this WhatsApp group of about 300 members. You'll see in the description below my link to LinkedIn. You can contact me on LinkedIn, and then you can send me a private message and I'll invite you to the group. You can join, you can participate. If you know people that are in need, people in Palestine or people that are currently in Egypt or Jordan, we're trying to develop and build a team of volunteers that will go out there and start supporting them on a one-to-one basis. So please do reach out and spread the message to people that might need help, because I want to speak to everyone. I want to get to know everyone on a personal level. I want to see if I can support them myself individually, or if I know someone else that might be able to do a better job and support them, especially the foundations and other charity organizations that are out there, well-known charities that claim to be supporting. So I want them to, step up to the plate and really do support, inshallah. Okay, wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Take care for now. Bye bye.